Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a moment of pride for me to be here amongst the elite today, and I am very grateful to Mr. Raja Vaiz for giving me this chance and learn from all the learned people here. I was talking to Mr. Raja Vaiz the other day, so I asked him, what is the topic? He said, future studies. So I was wondering, okay, do the people want to study? First thing is, they are not studying in the present, and we are talking about the future studies. So I chose my topic as illuminating the seafarer of tomorrow. Who is a seafarer? Please define who is a seafarer. In my view, seafarer says somebody with these ideas, my thought is my wind, my thought is my wind, my soul is the sail, my vision is the growth of the mankind. At sea, with this in mind, I never fail. I think this is the definition of a seafarer. Now, what is the future studies? I just penned a few words when I was sitting there, and you will all agree with me. Throughout our journey in life, we all encounter many events, a number of actions, signposts, teachers, thoughts, and the various types of personalities. Sometimes we come across the brainy persons like the August gathering here, who are always with the thinking cap on to share the ideas for the growth of their own selves first, then the people they come across, the people around them, the society, and ultimately the country, and then the global growth. And ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that seafarer is the one who contributes to all this. A little later we will talk about the qualities which we require from the seafarers, be it at the lowest level or at the highest level. All people, they need some sort of fame, name. When you entered here, what was the first thing you asked each other? Sir, how do I address you? What is your name? We live for a name. We live for the fame which comes out of the name. Which tribe do you belong to? Even in African countries, they put their marks. In Andaman Nicobar, if you go, you find Jarawas, Kavarati. The tribes, they get recognized by their marks. Similarly, a person going to sea, be it Indian Navy or the maritime industry, we are known by the name. Which name? Seafarers. I will read to you who is the seafarer in my opinion. And when we come across these people, other day I was in Nagarcoil interviewing the people. I asked them, why did you join the maritime industry? If I ask you, why did you join the maritime industry? What is the normal answer? You will find from the people, sir, there is a lot of money, sir.
Yes, that's the only answer they have.
But do you all agree with this? Please tell me, today I am getting 1 lakh rupees as a pay. Who gives me 1 lakh rupees? First I have to generate. I am working with Reliance, let us say, just to name. Reliance gives me 1 lakh rupees per month. Does Reliance give me 1 lakh because I am earning for them 90,000 rupees? I have to earn 1 lakh 10,000 rupees, account for Mukesh Ambani's, the crew, the MD, my superiors, the petrol for them. They are living in the palatial buildings. I generate the money and out of their money they give me 1 lakh. Please make any and every seafarer understand this. He is not going to the sea because he looks for money. No. Very vehemently I say this. He gets that money because he generates that money. Seafarer is not there to look after the sea, not there to look after the ship. He is there to look after the economy of the country. He generates money. He contributes to the economy of that particular country, and when the country prospers, then he gets the money what he gets. Is he clear with that? No. Why is he not clear with this? Because of this topic. Because we all sitting in this hall with grey hair
Or no hair.
or no hair, sir, with all apologies. Have we made this clear to that seafarer who joined the service yesterday? No. What is the image we have given to him? That there is a lot of money you will get. Have you ever bothered to tell him at what costs he is getting this money? Because that is not a part of the syllabus. What is the meaning of core curriculum? What is futuristic studies? It is to frame the co-curriculum for the trainees. What is co-curriculum? What is the meaning of co-curriculum? Co and then curriculum. That means it is a combination of 2 or more things. It is the combination of 2 or more things. It is not the bookish knowledge. Beyond the bookish knowledge, there is something additional which you must, as the teachers in the IMU or in the local institutes or in the academies, I will request you all to tell them, look boy, this money you are generating and you should be proud of the money what you are getting. Right? And how will it come? It will not come through that small docket of 34 pages for PSSR. What have we done? Let us say PSSR. Personal?
Social.
No. First PSSR. Personal?
Safety.
Have you told him about the safety? And then there is SR, survival. He talks only PST. He is worried only about survival. Tell him, we are not looking for the survival, we are looking for the safe survival of every individual at sea and the country as a whole. I am ex-naval officer. Captain DK is ex-naval officer. You all have contributed for our pension. You have all contributed for our living. Instead of you being grateful to us, we are grateful to you that when we were standing at the borders, when we were maneuvering our ships at sea, when we were looking after the economy of the country, you are here to support us. Morally, physically, you have paid the taxes. We have eaten out of it.
Yeah, but sir, we have to salute you.
Sir, always reciprocal.
A huge salute to all our brave Jawans and all our serving officers.
Yes.
We are grateful, sir, not the other way around.
No, but my humble submission is, it is coexistence. It is not, we are not here to survive. Even the dog in the street survives. He has not done any maritime studies. But how? Because we have the instinct of living. We are into existence. Only difference with the people sitting here is that we are no longer the learners. We have excused ourselves from learning and we have become the teachers and the guides. But please remember my humble submission. Every teacher is a learner.
Correct.
I am a learning.
Yes.
I am a learning student of each and everybody sitting here. Why are we listening to each other? So that we take one thread and dwell on that and contribute to the education, which is one of the sources of development and growth of that youngster. Don't run any companies. Very harsh word. Make those seafarers run the country. In the seafarer, I will talk about the qualities which we require. When we talk about the futuristic studies, it has to be with some aim. Which aim? The ultimate goal. What is your ultimate goal? I have got 10 certificates, I have got 10 MScs, but will these certificates matter for me? No. When I am dying, only one certificate matters, and that certificate is the death certificate. I will not be cremated if that death certificate does not exist. That I must keep in mind, and then I must work towards that goal. But during this journey of existence, I must be useful because this society had been useful to me. Everybody sitting here is not getting any job because you are learner. No. You have got the job because somebody has contributed when you were a student. Now it is your duty to give back to the society. We get a job to do 3 things. 1, for our survival. Number 2, for making our youngsters to be good citizens, to look after themselves and to look after us when we need them. Are we prepared? Have we done this so far? Please ask yourself. If not, start today. Not today, start now. And start educating the seafarers. The number of the seafarers fighting on board ship has gone up. The number of suicides have gone up. Psychological problems have gone up. Today, seafarer, he feels lonely. He feels anxious. At what age does he join? He joins at 18, 20, 22. What is that age? Age is to loiter around, to look after his own interests. His energy level is so much. Are we in a position to channelize that energy? No. Make a syllabus, make a curriculum. People ask us, in the army, Jawans, we make them cut grass. We keep our fans, the indoors, the doors polished, clean. Why? Idea is not that we cannot afford money to get them clean from the outsources. Idea is to keep them busy so that they don't get anxiety. They don't get into depression. Yesterday I was in the Raj Bhavan. You believe my words. When the function came to an end, I went to the band I spoke to the band master. I asked him, Saab ji, kaise hain aap? I spoke to most of the police people, constables. How are you? When the chief minister saw me, he called me. He said, I will have photograph with this gentleman first. And we had a photograph. I did not give anything to anybody. Right? But my grey hair, that told me, the soul inside me, that they are also equally wanting what you have eaten. They also want somebody to ask them, how are you? So teach your seafarers not to feel alone, not to feel left behind. Tomorrow seafarer, we want him to be a leader. Who is a leader? Please define the leader. Is the leader that we want somebody to follow us? If I go first and go to the cliff, the apex, and I look behind, the people are still running, then I am not the leader. What do I call myself? An athlete. I become an athlete, not a leader. A leader always walks with the people. So start walking with the people. If I may tell you, sir, the ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to this one sentence. Admiral Nanda, he was at the helm of the affairs, Admiral S.M. Nanda, when 1971 war took place. He came to Vikrant. He asked one of the sailors, साहब कैसा है? अच्छा हूँ साहब, घर से चिट्ठी आया? हाँ साहब, क्या लिखा है? साहब मैम साहब लिखा है, ढाका जाएगा तो हमारा लिए साड़ी लेके आने का, हम देगा. एडमिरल सेड, हम देगा, हम आपको लेके जाएगा. दैट इज लीडरशिप. Develop that seafarer with that courage. Every good thing, whosoever gives me the right answer, I will give him 5 rupees. If you give the wrong answer, I will charge you 10 rupees. Please give me the answer. Think. Every good thing is on the other side of dash. Yes, Hema ma'am.
Other side of the fence.
Other side of the road.
Or timer's door.
Yes, Raja Vaiz sir.
Yes, sir.
Every good thing lies on the other side of. Please tell, please think of the fear. If you don't have that courage, you cannot achieve. Make that seafarer achiever. Seafarer. What is seafarer? Spell it out. How this word come in the dictionary? Sea. What is sea? Life is sea. Life is ocean. We are drops. But every drop matters in the ocean. If I am not a drop in the ocean, be it knowledge, be it patience, be it liberation, be it existence, then what happens? That drop is missing. And ocean will miss my existence. So who is the seafarer? Seafarer is the one who is not afraid of the tide. He should have the courage. He should be free from the fear to ride that tide. He should not come back. He should be a good decision maker. How? Give him a chance. What are we teaching in the PSSR? Transactional analysis. Does he know English? How many of you, very rough question, can define what is transactional analysis? Do we know the ego states? Do we know what is the difference between the ego states and the ego? What is ego? We always say, Sharma has got a lot of ego. So what is ego? Please define what is ego.
Attitude.
This is just a synonym of that, almost. But what is ego? Gita defines, Gita in ninth Adhyay, ninth chapter, Shlok 26-27. Lord Krishna defines ego. What is ego? It says, please pay attention. It says, when the self of yourself merges with the self of the other self, it becomes one self. Then there is no ego. The gap between yourself and myself is ego. Teach the seafarer to lose this gap, to bridge this gap. How? How will we teach? We will teach by losing our ego first. When the ordinary seaman comes to your cabin, don't say, I am the bloody captain, what do you know? Don't. No. No. Even today, if my master chief, who is already 45 years, who is already 55 years, comes to me, I ask him, beta kaise ho? He doesn't tell me, sir, मैं तो इतना बड़ा हूँ, आप मेरे को बेटा बोल रहे हो. It is a relation. Develop that relation. Develop that communication. Misunderstanding has to be sorted out. When? Not when the time comes. Immediately. When will it happen? When we teach the communication to that man. So what is the future studies? Number one, make the syllabus so as to bring awareness among all your seamen, including captain, he is a seafarer. Don't speak, my humble submission, don't speak the word that we have joined the merchant navy because there is a lot of money. No. Please change the wording. Say that you have joined the merchant navy because you want to add to the GDP of the country and hence the global economy will be uplifted. Use these words. And see the reaction of that seaman. Number two, make him leader. Walk with him. Don't walk ahead of him. I was telling him, madam, I said, I am not married. I have got a girlfriend. All those married people, my humble submission again, call your wife girlfriend. You will never fight. You will not have any quarrels in the house. So long as your wife stays as a girlfriend, you never fight. You listen to her. And the moment she becomes your wife, we start fighting. I told you this, you have not done this. Get rid of all this. Right? Next, make him compassionate. Design some syllabus so that compassion is in him. It grows in him. Today, seafarer, he gets into depression. Why? Because he gets into comparison with the people. Captain is getting so much. Last contract gave me 9 lakhs. This contract only 6 lakhs. He is not happy with the 6 lakhs. He is unhappy with those 3 lakhs which the first contract has given and the second is not giving. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me. Money is the byproduct of what we do today. Money is not, repeat, not everything in life. I can generate money, but money cannot generate me. So design your syllabus. The futuristic studies should be so that it embeds with his instincts, it embeds, merges with his thoughts, it merges with his feelings. Why there is a lot of depression? Why the seaman has got the courage to hit the chief officer? How? Because that love is not there. Right? He should have the love of the sea. Then only the sea will love me. He should develop this love for his superiors. He should develop the love for his people around him. equals, juniors, right? That is what is required for the we require not the syllabus. We require the taxonomy. What is the taxonomy? The taxonomy is the structured syllabus, the step by step. We have to account for all types of the seafarers. We have to account for all types of all IQs. We only bother about IQ. It is not IQ. It is IQ, SQ, social quotient, emotional quotient. It is the intelligence quotient. All these three should be embedded in the syllabus so that the growth of that seafarer is equally in all spheres. There are five, to my mind, there are 5 pillars of growth for anybody, not only the seafarers, for us. What is the first one? The educational, economic, spiritual, social, and then only it comes the overall pillar growth. Are we giving them that feeling that you have to grow equally in all spheres? You are to be balanced. Today he is a seafarer. Tomorrow he will be a father, the husband. If he today has got the courage to fight with the chief officer, tomorrow he will fight with everybody else. This labor should be designed so that he grows at his own. I just read to you a few things. Today he gets into fight. Why? Because he does not know what is the meaning of resilience. Design the syllabus to have something like mindfulness in the syllabus. How to have meditation, yoga. Ask him to listen to John Kabat. He is the founder, he is the researcher of mindfulness. Make him confident. How will he become confident? Make him capable of doing his job. He should be alert. He should be eager to know. Make him creative. Make him curious. He should worry about the environment. If he is eco-friendly, please mark this word. Sorry. If he becomes eco-friendly, not he becomes, you make him. If you make him eco-friendly, tell him that it makes the life's eco better. Eco-friendly people, they eco better in life. Make him aware of that. Environment friendly. Develop some capsule, some module of environmental studies in the future studies. He should be a good team member. Not the biggest pollution. What is the biggest pollution nowadays? Yes, sir. Anyone?
Biggest?
Pollution in this world.
Absolutely carbon. We are trying to decarbonize.
The biggest, sir, you are right, absolutely right, but you are right in the worldly meaning of the environment. So what is the biggest pollution? The biggest pollution is the pollution of comparison. We do not, Shraddha madam does not relish the yellow sari because she sees Hema madam wearing the blue sari. Not that. I'm not talking about my apologies, I'm not saying this. It is only example, my apologies.
Go ahead.
My only apologies.
Use me as an example. I'm right. That's a good example. I'm happy for it.
So good, my point is, we are not happy what we have got in the pockets. We are happy. The ordinary seafarer. The ordinary seafarer Am I right, ma'am? The ordinary seaman becomes extraordinary only when he walks an extra mile in work.
Yes.
So make him feel that
Going beyond the boundaries.
that we have to become extraordinary people on board ships. Make him to learn and appreciate the value of reading. Today's readers, yes ma'am, आगे, are tomorrow's leaders. Make him feel that. Look boy, you have to become captain, you have to steer the ship, and at that age, when you steer the ships will be faster. They will have less turnaround period. So you have to cope up with that. Everything is being digitization. Everything is being digitalization. Academics has already come. Simulation is already there. So you have to account for the AI, artificial intelligence, robots. Tell him so that he is prepared to undergo that and appreciate what he is going to meet. He should be made very free. Today's army, we are not allowing them to worry. We talk to them. We have got divisional system. Start that. Start darbars. Ask once or twice a week. Look boy, how are you? How is your family? Any problem? He will be very close to you. And please remember, ladies and gentlemen, we open up only when we become close. Right? So become close to that seafarer so that he opens up with his own problems. Give him solutions. Don't tell him story that when I was of your age, I did not. No. He has not come to you to listen to that when you were young. Every day is different. Whatever we have today will be different for our children tomorrow. Make him see beyond today. That is futuristic studies. Ask him to contribute, work more and contribute to the nation's growth. In the nation's growth lies his growth. Right? Please tell him what is the importance of the health. Medicare should be made more and more illustrious. Elaborate on that. He should know what is mental health, what is physical health, etc. Discipline, if you cannot get up at 5 o'clock, if you cannot get up at 6 o'clock and be free from your routine, you just cannot work. Discipline is everything, and please do that. Please bear with me for another 3 minutes exactly, and to sum up, please listen to this. Just exactly 2 minutes more. A man standing with the binoculars in his hand, be it at the high sea or near the land, with an alert eye, he keeps watch near and far and finds out his ship's position by fixing a star, marching up and down the deck with a digging heel, adheres to the safety rules with the utmost zeal, not bothered about his hunger or thirst, for his call of duty for him is foremost and first. Safety the uppermost in mind, no other thought upon to dwell, not bothered about the sound of the waves or the sea swell. The faith in his superior is his armor, and at sea He is the star performer, not bothered about the rain or the sunshine. He has the biggest sense of belonging. The ship is mine. Still, he has all the fun in the port but serious on duty. That is his strength and that is his beauty. Can you make a guess, a wild guess? Who is he? He is the seafarer. To tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is a matter of pride for me. Thank you very much. I am very grateful to Littoral Communications, Mr. Raja Vaiz, Captain D.K. Singh, who spoke very kind words for me, and all the ladies and gentlemen, members of this elite August gathering. Thank you very much.